So the question,
Look, Richard, come a bit here.
I've built it up so much. Imagine if the question is stupid. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
well, I'm curious now too.
No. The question truly, it's about that period where you said we came here with nothing. That time before there was something. How were you all living? That's the question.
Yeah.
Like, how was that? Because that frightens me.
Yeah.
The idea of it, I've heard people say, yeah, I came here with nothing, and look where we are now. And I'm like, I think I can do it, but I'm not alone. I got her, I got the children. But then I look at you.
But we're not the ones that saying we can't do it, though, by the way.
Yeah, they're not saying it. I'm the one saying it. I'm the one saying it. They're like, yo, we can do it.
Yeah, you
But then I look at you and I got 3. How many of you are there?
Technically, there's 2 small ones, so we've all got our stuff realistically.
Busy was that.
So okay, so
he worked in advance.
okay, so okay.
I'm leaving this alone. I asked the
let's-
question. I'm gonna
Okay,
leave it alone.
that's the question. So the
You
answer
can
is
answer it better.
the answer is so when we were coming, I mean, as a big family like ours, the cost, even the COVID test alone was $2,000. When we came, we paid the COVID test in UK and Ghana, and it was $2,000. The shipping, the tickets. I mean, by the time we finished everything, there was no money even left.
I could imagine.
There was COVID test in Ghana.
Oh, that was
$150.
That was
$150.
I paid
$100 each.
we paid $600. I was so mad.
They just could have been
Orange.
You know,
That's it.
that was the time.
No,
That's it.
I
I thought I
know.
was bleeding
For
after.
150.
You were bleeding?
I thought I was.
Oh, okay. They hit my eye and my brain. I was like, what?
They went far, didn't it?
Yo, for my son, they did it. He was like, it was all cute.
And my
She
one-
got me. She was like,
taking DNA samples at that point.
like that's wrong.
That's a brain sample.
Yeah, so what so we came when we go to Ghana, just like some few, like not like say like maybe £300 or £200 like my account when we go to Ghana. And but the thing is, I'm the type of person, I take one step at a time. I don't look at the whole like the staircase and I just get fine. No, I look at the steps. So I know the most important is to get here. And I always tell my friends,
Oh, why? Because I'm sitting there.
you can strip, you can take everything. Take everything. Give me my laptop and a ticket to go to any place. I will make money there. Because over the years I've been investing in myself. And
That's key.
Hosea 4:6. Hosea 4:6 says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge, not lack of money. My people perish for lack of knowledge." So I've been seeking knowledge. So when it comes to knowledge, I'll break it down in a video for our channel. The 7 pillars of knowledge that I talk about. So what I did was, over the years, I've been building my online businesses. I built one for Ella even before she went to uni. I built it to a level where she was earning $500 a month, and I gave it to her. Duke finished uni, and when he was in uni, before my plan was, you can go to university, that's fine, but before you go, have a business before you go.
Yeah, build something.
Because I'm not going to
like
send
that.
you. I'm not going to send you money when you go, because I've got a lot of kids. If I was to send money, my hair would have been.
I took it to heart, so
So he took a full year work with me.
yeah.
And I give
a gap year.
a gap year, and I give him some of my clients
So I didn't go to
who are still
university
his
straight.
clients.
Yeah.
So he didn't go. Yeah. So
That's big.
how much did I send you at the university? I didn't send him much money.
Phone calls.
It was mostly like
You
when
should have
when
phone
came
Got a phone call right once a month.
It's like food. When they come to visit me, they'll bring food. And,
You know, but
Yeah.
because I knew, because I'm like, I'll teach you how to fish instead of me giving the fish. No. So that's what I did with all of them. And when they were in school, their work placement they did with me.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh, that's
my teacher
Well,
came to
it
the
was
house.
You kept it all in the
Nice.
family.
Nice.
Their
You've
work
been doing that for a
experience.
while.
Their work experience. So we've been doing that for a very long. You started training you when he was 13 years old.
yeah.
So that's the path that I teach it to thrive in the digital age. That's my whole thing. So when I was living in UK, Naomi had her brand, set up everything. So coming here, I knew I was not coming with savings, and I knew I was not coming. I was coming with a big family. I was not naive, but I've built something. My business was 7 years old, and the number 7 means complete spiritually. You know, Jacob served his uncle 7 years before marrying Rachel. No, and then another 7 years before marrying the sister. You know, so the number 7 means completing. So the business was 7 years, and we've built business. Not only myself, all of them. They have their brands on Amazon. So I know we're going, but we know the month that Amazon pays us.
Yeah.
Say it, 29th of every month.
Where everybody gets paid on. That's what Amazon does.
Something like a payment
When it's at the
schedule.
weekend,
Okay.
it's most like Monday.
So 29th of every month, you see everyone smiling at home.
Yeah.
That's when everyone wakes up early.
Everybody wakes up quickly.
We all bank with different banks. We all use different banks. So after that, have you got the money yet? He says, yes, okay, money will come soon.
Right.
Like an hour.
You know.
So none of you
So
use the
that's-
same
that's
bank?
kept out there.
No,
not
I
really.
use like a fintech kind of bank.
Online
I used
joint?
to use like the old banks, but I like those digital ones because even when you're traveling, you can use them. You know.
I'm
So you
learning
have-
stuff.
you have
You
like
use
I always
NatWest.
think that they were like harder to use if you.
no,
Those
because
are
the
the
problem with the
easiest ones
older
to
banks, you have to call them for every little thing, and sometimes you have to wait in a long queue.
Right.
But the one I use, you just message them on the app. They can give you any solutions like a new card or something. So I like those newer banks.
So I'm going to tell you the secret. The secret is don't move with savings, but move with a system.
Yeah.
A system that will produce income, even if you are not there. So now we are sitting here, eating kebab, having fun. People are buying us stuff.
It's true.
So we're sitting here.
While we're sitting here. So what we do is that we just check our phones. Oh, we go to sales,
Yeah.
catching and
Amazon
stuff.
is just one of many.
Whatever, yes. If Amazon is just one of many,
Yeah.
we do multi-channel e-commerce.
Yes.
You don't need money to start it. That's the
You know, so
best.
you
Technically, it's 3
You
months.
just
see-
need a laptop.
Technically.
But you are spending time.
And
Yeah, but it's
these
not
guys
spending
are
money.
they are all skilled. Kofi used to be a trainer at our youth digital market thing. They are all skilled. They are all skilled. And what we do is, or what we did was, because we had a business set, I just didn't care whether I have money on me moving to Ghana because I know 29, not even 29.
You know the month ends.
A month ends, and not even month ends. Some even pay weekly.
Yeah, yeah.
Some even pay. So we have
Yes, the other
we've
one.
set up different channels, and that every channel pays on a different day.
Different days.
So
You
it's
have more
hard
money.
for you to run out of money.
So it wasn't like where you quit a job and move and then you use that
Right,
income.
No.
right.
It's like, okay, I use my income now and I just wait a couple of weeks. And
Yeah.
then use it
So
more.
when Dad said we came with nothing, we literally came with nothing. Like
Yeah, it was.
financially nothing.
We came
Like
with.
29
But something was coming.
Yeah, something was coming, but the day we left, there was
Small
nothing
amounts in the
coming.
bank, but we knew because the good thing we also stayed with our grandma,
Yeah.
which also
Yeah.
helped a lot.
Yeah.
We had to. If we stayed by ourselves, it would have been hard.
For months.
That's something that we had.
Oh, yeah.
That what do you call it?
Landing
Soft
pad.
landing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have that because my mother has her compound and we can stay in that while we build. Now, we're all being transparent here. I'm seeing where the benefit was with all of you, but you and then trickling down, you build. So when you're moving with value, it's like you're moving with money.
Thank you.
So I'm getting it.
Thank you.
I'm not even gonna blow up my own spot and say why it scares me. I've already got my answer. Where it's like, okay, build value.
That's the thing. And the thing is, there is something that I learned from, like all my mentors, all my teachers are from the US. All my teachers. And there was a time that I was the only person from the UK
Yeah,
to be,
yeah.
to be invited to a digital marketing conference in the States, Boise, Idaho. Yeah. And we were two from the whole of Europe. I was the only black guy there. And And then, the whole, and this is a company that makes over 100 million a year. And then the CEO said, I was in his boat, and he said, when he was, everyone had to do like teach like a digital marketing aspect, and I was teaching like WhatsApp marketing, how to use WhatsApp, you know, to transform your business, because I use WhatsApp to make like £1,000. That was £1,000 in a day. Yeah, and people were like, I started teaching WhatsApp before WhatsApp was WhatsApp now. Yeah, so I know how to launch a business on WhatsApp using just WhatsApp, and I've got one of my products. I use WhatsApp. An idea I had for the family. Every family has got a WhatsApp group now. And I took an idea from the WhatsApp family that my brother shared. I transformed that idea to over $3,000 online. So what I teach is it's a simple business model. Ideas, from ideas to designs, from designs to products to sales. Simple. So all that you have to do is when you're moving. Good at these people, you have to come with containers, like go to the harbor and bring stuff and pay customer. And
That's taking a loss.
I thought I've put all these things in my head. If they were to open my head and charge, like the tax I would pay to shock people. So I came like lean, no business, so low key. I don't drive. So people don't see what I do.
Right.
You know, but if you live here, let's say I was making like £1,000 a year. I was paying rent or mortgage. Now I get the same £1,000 here in Ghana without paying rent.
That equivalence, like
More
having
strength.
The money
10,000.
lasts
mean,
longer
It's
here.
more
It does.
strength.
I mean,
The only
It
thing we
does.
pay is electricity.
Electricity, and then we don't pay heating, you don't pay
Because right now
gas.
the water's
We don't pay
If
water.
you stick to local foods, of course.
Yeah.
If you get
Oh
the-
yeah, that's
If you want to buy like
Cheese.
imported foods, then of course you pay
you spend a
double.
little more.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you eat the
the
plantain
local-
chips for
yeah.
two cities,
I mean, that's what, like 10 cents, 10
can't-
p. It's
ten-
not.
you know,
10 cents, 15 cents.
two cities is like,
It has to be like,
you can't even calculate,
nothing.
it's like
10 cents.
not even 10
No,
pennies.
no, no.
12
Two,
cents.
two cities like 16
Yeah, 16 cents.
16 cents right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So it has to, it's not something you think about in the US where you're just like, oh, let me put that aside for plantation.
get
Because
something-
that will cost you like $3 in the UK, in the US, for example.
Yeah, and now
Yes,
if you
the
buy,
little bag is-
if you like,
Yeah, this is
like
like
Pringles,
$1.50 at my shop.
if you like Pringles,
Oh yeah,
Pringles like
Ridiculous.
37
No,
cities.
Pringles is like special day.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, even in the UK, I didn't buy
those-
Pringles
they
until I
have
saw like
those
50%
fake
off.
ones.
I'm not buying Pringles.
Yes,
for the
they're
They're not,
even
they're
like
not, they're not that
no.
bad.
A lot of them got milk.
Try some of them.
The only one I like was the roast chicken one. That was it. Roast
Check
chicken.
that in, you know.
Is it the one in
The
the
US one's got pizza.
No,
They do.
I found it in Accra somewhere, like a bar.
Which one?
Khakis.
I mean, like you said, what you did with your children, you started from young with the fufu and everything.
Straight up.
I've always grown up with fufu and mucho jollof. That was like a staple.
And you need it.
Yeah. So when I came here, that's when I found out about gobe and wache. Like I didn't like wache. And when I came to Ghana, that was the first time I tried it and ate it properly. So now it's like my main food.
No, but she for a while she didn't
She
like
didn't
it.
like it. She
because
doesn't
of the
like
beans.
beans.
But now,
But she also
Yeah, that was
doesn't
me. I
like
didn't like the black eyed
wache
beans.
only from our wache lady.
yeah, right now she only eats it from the lady up the
Yeah, we
street.
pay respect.
Yeah,
We have
because
one there too.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
But it's again, this is amazing for me because I've had these thoughts about you, and you've heard and you've talked about it, and then I think about all of you, then I think about all of us. I'm like, how do you bridge that gap from yes, I'm committed to leaving, and you know if you're leaving, then you're leaving a lot of hours of work. I'm the guy who I dream a lot, but I also always fall back to putting those hours in just to make money to pay things. It hasn't worked.
I mean, it's like
It hasn't worked.
Rachel said earlier, keep your expectations low.
Yeah.
When you move, like, it's not like you're gonna move here. It's like America, you got the convenience.
It
For
hasn't.
me, I'm not gonna lie. I cried in the car when I left the UK.
Aw.
I was crying. I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave all this stuff behind.
Right.
Like that was the last time I'm coming out of that
Everybody got
house
something.
that we
Because
were.
I'm used to traveling, for me it wasn't
That bad.
so difficult.
Yeah, he went to.
I
like,
had come to
Bolivia and
Ghana
stuff, so-
prior.
Uh-huh.
Every year I came before the the thing happened.
Yeah. The thing.
The thing you don't want to
The
mention.
thing.
Yeah. So yeah. So every year I came here, and I always loved it. I always stayed for like 1 month at least.
Yeah.
That's a
And
blessing.
you just feel different when you come here.
Yes.
You just feel different.
Yeah, I was very.
I feel sad at the airport
Yeah,
leaving. Like,
And it stays cold.
And it's
Depending
great.
on what time you come, it stays cold for a while.
yes, it's
Oh, the
great.
UK, it's not like it stays cold. You're lucky if it stays warm.
Yeah.
The UK is cold,
Yeah.
cold,
And
cold, cold, cold,
And
cold,
rain,
warm
rain,
one
rain,
day.
rain, rain.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
If it's not raining, it's grey outside.
I mean, the UK is like
Everything
80,
just seems so
70%
depressing.
rain and cold. So even in summer, you think, oh, summer, get the barbecue. No, you're not going to have
That's not
that.
good for brown skinned people.
No, it's
No.
not.
No.
Look,
If you
even
have
with
any
I
kind
take
of-
vitamin D supplements.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been
I take
UK
deficient.
is grey clouds everywhere.
Vitamin D all the time. And here, I still have the jar here.
You don't need it.
I know.
In the UK, my skin, acne all over
Yeah.
the top, bad,
The
everything.
sun.
I've
Yeah,
come here, I've not
the
taken
food, the
one
soap.
cream, one nothing. Just soap in the morning,
Yeah.
cream, cocoa butter, everything's
When my mom came
sorted
here,
out.
she was on blood pressure tablets, she was on thyroid tablets, nothing. She didn't have to
Yeah,
take
when she was
anything.
here, she stopped taking it.
Yeah.
Every time I come here, I stop taking anything I need to take. I don't like medicine to begin
So,
with.
Yeah.
I
But for a
wonder
while,
why.
I've been taking the blood pressure stuff
Yeah.
because when I was 25, I had a mild heart attack,
Yeah.
and then the high blood pressure goes through my family. But I eat well, especially the past 15 whatever years. But still, my pressure would go up. But when I get here, even the doctor that we see, he said, "When you like, don't take that stuff."
You okay?
He said, first of all, it's not good for men.
No, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I heard
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
not
it's
good
not
for
good
men.
for your
So
eyesight,
just stop.
eyesight.
the men.
Back
Yeah.
to your eyesight.
You'll be.
And I never wanted to take it,
yeah,
but I
you'll
started
be-
taking it recently
Yeah,
because I'm thinking about them.
Blood pressure is
People have been
not good for
telling me
men
this
at
as well.
all.
Yeah.
I'm a herb,
Some of my friends-
herbal doctor.
I've been telling me they take
Yeah,
my blood
These
pressure
good, like
supplements.
plant research is.
But it's
But for a
strange.
while I
though.
was good without it when I was more consistent with the, it sounds funny, but like Sobolo,
Yeah, Sobolo is good.
when I was more consistent with the hibiscus
Oh yeah.
and the sea moss gel and all that stuff, my pressure stayed down,
Yeah.
but I wasn't.
That's the drink that we drink.
That's the stuff we mix with.
Sobolo.
I've not had it.
I
Also, the
make
stress
it,
levels
Oh,
are different.
Sobolo is
But-
Sobolo is
but
good.
no sugar.
Because what I've noticed when you
I need
come
to
to
try
Ghana,
some.
although
Sobolo
they
is
have their
The
like,
red one,
little
right?
stuff,
Yeah, the red one with
you
the
feel
ginger.
at ease though. You feel at ease in Ghana. The air, you just feel like, and the people are different too.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not in a truck.
I mean, there's a reason why.
I'm dead up.
There's a reason
It's
why
true.
people look different in the world. Like you go to the East Asian parts, there people look different from the people in the West. I mean, there's a reason why black people are from Africa
Right.
naturally. There's a reason why we were from here. So it's like
It's true.
when you come here, and you feel more fresh and stuff. There's a reason for it.
Yeah.
It's strange, but even I felt it when I came here. Everything just aired
seems
out.
strange.
Everything just
Yeah.
aired out.
You're right.
It's crazy.
You're right.
But
You're right.
you feel like you say it, but you feel it at the same time.
So would you go
All
back
that.
down?
Yeah, you guys are all moving back, right?
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know if it
Moving back to the UK. Of course, right? Why not?
No,
I would always travel,
that's like asking
but I
for
would
the
not like live like in UK.
He always
Yeah,
says
that's
this is gonna be home base.
It's like home, yeah,
Yeah.
home base. Yeah.
I like starting trouble.
I
who
want
is
to.
teasing you?
Yeah, I love starting trouble.
No, you can go then all the kebab, the gizzard.
Yeah, I'll go back and I'm gonna put my
I will send you
uniform back
pictures
on
and
and
videos.
the grey clouds,
No.
the depression on the
The
bus.
thing is,
It's
you know,
horrible.
I'm going. I'm not happy about it.
No.
Yeah,
And that's why I'm sorry, but that's why I'm having this conversation.
That's why
right
you
now.
missed your flight.
Amen.
Missed the flight.
We missed it
Nothing.
by accident.
I didn't even miss it. Like I
turned up.
I was under the impression that I was going to extend my trip.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that Ethiopia was still doing that one chance free to change your flight. Apparently they stopped that in June. So I'm arguing with them back and forth. I'm like, yo, stop arguing, man. Just pay the $300. You know you don't want to leave. Just pay the $300. And however painful it was, I didn't want to leave, and that was more important for me. The children didn't want me to leave. Maybe you didn't want me to leave. But,
Maybe.
but I know for sure those children maybe, and you did too. She kept saying like, why do you keep talking like you're gonna go? So I need this conversation right now. And I asked this question. He said, just
Oh, that's what
stay.
I'm
It's
thinking.
gonna work.
I mean, that's what we tell my
This is
sister all
our
the
thing.
time. Just come.
Yeah.
Just come and
No
stay.
real reason to go. Don't.
you guys want me to sell tomatoes?
No, the thing is, the thing is, I was telling one of my students, he's in the States, actually, and I was just having a conversation with him about e-commerce and stuff, and about moving to Ghana. And I'm like, because like I love to teach, like the Bible, that's my ministry. Like, Bible, I always take scripture. I use scripture as my foundation for a lot of things. So I was saying that because I always say that we don't, like Christians, we don't read the Bible. We don't understand the Bible. We don't. Unbelievers even use the Bible
Against.
Yes, because there are a lot of principles in the Bible. So, look at this scripture, for example, in Deuteronomy. Like Joshua, he said, be strong. There's this, I think there was a commandment given to Joshua or something. He said, be strong and of good courage. Be strong and be courageous. That be strong, courageous, it was repeated like 3 times. So, be strong and courageous. So moving to Ghana is the same, like they were going to a new land, and that was the instruction given to them. Be strong and courageous, because most of the things that we fear don't even materialize when we move here. Most of the things that we anticipate, like the fear, is even not there, because it's like now you don't pay any rent. So look, let's break it down. The things that you save when you move. You won't pay your rent if you have your keep, except you come here to rent. That's different.
Right.
Which is also
And
fine.
if you go to Accra and rent, then I can't.
Then
The
just
recovery
forget. This story
goes
does not
back to you.
Then this story is
You
not
might as well
found.
stay.
Watch another video.
Okay, we're talking about Ghana, not Accra.
Yeah, we're talking about Ghana.
Yeah.
We're talking about Ghana, not Accra. And the thing is, what attracted people to our channel is because we moved and we came to Kumasi. But most of the time you see, most of the videos are Accra. Most of the videos are Accra. So I think we came here. We for me it is. I live 10 minutes from my mom. Like where you are now.
Yeah.
2 houses. That's
I live about 17 steps away from home.
Currently. And even when we
finish
build,
building,
it'll be like another.
maybe it's 117.
Yeah.
Mama Ruby. Baba,
That's it.
Yeah.
She probably wanted to be here.
And Luther would be like, maybe like the house over there.
Oh,
But
your
at the-
mom is so nice.
But she would've loved-
She
she would've
called.
loved
She
me.
called me.
This is the first
Yeah,
time we
she
saw Oma and Uncle Paul, everyone, for the first time in person.
Yeah, that was the
It was
first
only
time
through the
meeting
phone.
that
That was the
Through the
first
phone and
time.
all, videos, yes.
First time
But
meetings.
my mom.
That's dope. Yeah.
Well, I try to take mom
She doesn't like
to
that.
the UK, to Germany to visit us.
She knows better.
Plus,
The
I
thing
mean,
is, she's afraid of heights.
Yeah, that's
Plane.
that.
Even when she comes and we go up, she doesn't like going up.
That might be the logical way to put it.
Yeah.
But deep in her spirit,
She doesn't like that.
she
doesn't like.
she wants you to come to her.
She-
Or the world wants you to come.
Yeah.
I mean,
All the
you
time.
know,
Yeah.
they want you.
When are you coming? When are you
When
coming?
I'm coming,
When are you coming?
I think the worst was when I told her we were buying a new house in the UK, and she said she told me that it's good, but that means he's not coming back.
Yeah.
And I'm the firstborn, and for me, I wanted to come back, but because Ella had finished university, she did biomedical science.
I started
and
my master's.
She started a master's.
You wanted to make money from that.
Yeah,
It's probably a wrong way to say it, but
and she has to recoup her investment
yeah,
and
yeah.
also build a career.
Right.
Yeah.
So I said, good. You know what? If that's the case, then let's buy a house here. Let's stay. When you're ready, we sell it and we move to Ghana. Because I was at the point I was not depressed, but like most of the time sad because I work from home. I work
you're
from
tired
home.
of the same routine.
The same routine.
And then the
I
worst
hear you on
part
that.
is
The same
Our
routine.
job,
the thing we
are
didn't
at home.
mention. It made it
We
Yeah.
have my colleagues and
Yeah.
all those things.
And yeah.
and you didn't
So,
have this.
yes.
The thing is,
So I'll have my dad mostly
Yeah.
and the boys.
no, you wouldn't even have me because I was working
Yes, you were in
6
uni.
days a
And
week.
you also went,
Oh,
I went to
wow.
a college
Because
course.
COVID.
So when I finished uni, I was at home.
And I was working most of the time. I have my work. I do my designs and I have a friend. I'll be chatting with him. And the thing is, a lot of my friends, the people
I'm happy.
the thing is, like, a lot of my friends are not online. All those who are online, I brought them online.
Okay.
You see, because a lot of them, we do the traditional, like become a pharmacist, become a doctor, become
Become a lawyer.
Like, you don't see a lot of like entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Let alone like online digital entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So I'm the one who's been teaching them. So like when I went to the US, and they said the boss said I was the only black, and they said we want to see. They say more people of color in the US. They say more people of color. We want to see more people of color. No, they say more people of color.
It's everybody. You gotta add everybody.
Yeah, that's the more people of color. And I was like, when I was in the plane, I was moving back to North, and I'm gonna start a series teaching a lot of people within the African community, black community, about the opportunities online. Because most of the areas that I find myself, I'm the only black guy in among top hours. When they were launching Amazon in the UK, Amazon print on demand in the UK, I was the only black guy. I was some of the top managers there, and I know them. We chilled together. I was with them drinking beer. We went to a meeting.
The conference.
The conference. I mean, Amazon headquarters. I was invited there when they were launched. All these are secret meetings. You know, I've been a speaker there, but you don't see when I finished the speaker. I was the black guys there, the Africans. They were so happy. They say because the organizer came to say you've changed everything because the training. The value I gave them, like innovative ideas, and people were like, wow. And the people like, oh, you've done well, you've really made us proud.
Because representation is
very important.
And so when I was coming to Ghana, my friends said, oh, Ghanaians are lucky that you are coming to Ghana. But I'm lucky, I won't tell you anything.
I mean, look what happened at the glasses.
The guy saw me, thought I was the driver of the
For the girls, my own girls, his daughters.
He thought I was the driver because I'm very casual. I won't say it. But later, when I left, he was just writing notes. When he saw what I was like. And the thing is, my policy is, when I make an encounter with you, when you meet me, you will never go empty. I'll always drop something that if you discern and act on it to change your life. That's my principle. And that's why people, they'll be taking notes. So moving to Ghana, with all the learning and stuff, the investment I've made, I was not scared once. I could bring like 20 children. I was
You'll be good.
Yeah, I was not scared once, nothing. Because I know we've built systems in place.
And I trusted him.
Yes.
We had my education,
big
everything.
too.
I
And
do
we were also
my
Right.
PhD,
You left all that.
everything.
Yeah,
I left
yeah,
all that.
Yeah.
And we were
Yeah.
also
Then
quite
let's have a
tired
change.
of
I didn't
the
like
same
my
routine.
time.
They said the same routine.
That's faith, and that's that courage
That faith,
that you're
yeah,
talking
100%.
about.
Sometimes
I mean,
we were
look
willing
at
to
me.
take that risk
Like one
because
job.
we wanted to change too.
Yeah.
That's part of it too.
Yeah.
All I did every day during COVID, it was rough mentally. I'd go to work, and the thing is, because of COVID, they let the elderly people, they stay at home because they're most,
Right.
And so I only live like 5 minutes from the job walk. And so every day I know my boss is going to ring me.
So you put in all the hours.
Can you come in? Can you come in? Can you come in? Just 5 hours, just 10 hours, just 10 hours, And I'll go to work and say, oh, the person can't show up. I want
You
to
just
stay
stay
9
home.
o'clock in the morning till 10 p.m. at night shift. I come home, then I get like a little kind of beer, I get some food, I watch a movie, and then I wake up 5 a.m. Same thing.
Same
No,
thing.
I was.
Same day,
No.
same day,
I
over and over and over.
I
For 2 years,
was not happy.
for 2 years, I was doing
no,
the
no,
same
no.
day, same
I
day, same day.
was
It was
no. I
bad.
said no. Just even like Kofi, tell your story.
About what, college?
When you finish college and then you got online and stuff.
Oh yeah, I dropped out of college during the whole like lockdown stuff, and then I learned about the online business and everything. And like with the teaching, I started with that.
Yeah, we started with teaching.
Yeah, the teaching, the online thing.
You were teaching like
The online
digital marketing.
With me. Okay. We were the teachers, teaching the youth.
Dad taught me, and I taught the young kids.
Right.
Yeah, like they were 12 years old, 15.
That's
Went to learn
important, too.
online. Yeah, it was nice. And yeah, I was just learning the ropes. I was 17 years old, and
That's crazy.
I was learning how to create like t-shirt designs. Yeah, it was nice. Meltdown was a time.
So you're saying it's nice now. How did you feel then?
Well, I finished college and I was like, oh, I'm at home now all day. What do I do? Yeah, literally. Lockdown. Basically, I've no.
College in the US is like
High school.
Yes, it's like a high school extended.
Oh yeah, and I was only there for like 5 or
It's like
6 months.
you pick what you want to do. It's like you're preparing you for work, sort of. It's like before university. It's like somewhere.
So it's like a prep
Okay.
school.
Okay.
You go there from like 8.
Yeah,
It's almost like an apprenticeship.
Prep to go work.
Right.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
like
yes.
you see the basketball players, they wind up in high school and they're a little older, but they're playing in prep school.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
like an extra. What's up, big boy?
On the video.
On the video. He's on a video right now.
Right there. 2 cameras.
Can you do that?
Oh! You're probably still on the camera.
You want more?
Oh no,
Here.
I'm not
Thank
even
you.
finished my thing. Thank you.
They're enjoying it.
Yes.
Lillian, when the kids come, every kid that comes here, they don't want
Take
to
your
leave.
time, big boy.
They don't want to leave.
Aw.
Yeah, so Kofi.
Oh, you mean since coming to Ghana?
Yeah, to Ghana, like the time that you had like anxiety and
Yeah. I want to
I was about to
how that
talk about
process
yeah.
works.
So in the UK, like my mental health was pretty bad.
It was all bad.
Yeah, for everyone, but my mental health was just really bad.
I think because of COVID too.
Yeah, and I was just depressed and stuff. I wasn't in college either. And then yeah, Ghana. I was pretty happy moving to Ghana because it was boring in the UK.
Okay.
And we came here, and then yeah, I have my own room, my own space, and I got into like self improvement and stuff. Learned about meditation, so I meditate every day. I read like a book a week now, and then yeah, that sort of changed my mental health. And now every day, like, you know, I've like every day, every morning I wake up around like 6 a.m. I do gratitude, like journaling, meditate, or read a book. I just get to work, finish work, read a bit, and yeah, it's just like a way better life.
Lovely.
It sounds like there's so
Teaching
much.
David as well.
Right. It sounds like there's so
Yeah.
much you
Yeah.
can do, but it also sounds like you're built for like youth mentorship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my mental health used to be bad. I know what young people go through now, like young men especially. They don't know what to do in life. They just go to uni and they just waste their years.
Sometimes they do something they don't even want.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some.
Sometimes.
I just
Most of
thought
Most of the time.
That was me.
It's like
I
all
changed
the
my course
time.
3
My
times.
friend,
Even after the third time, I didn't feel like it was the right one.
Because
one
that's
of
what
my
you're
friends,
supposed to
he
do.
didn't get accepted for the course he wanted. It was like a business course, and so it was like the last day to sign. He just did nursing. He didn't even like nursing.
And now that's what he does.
No, he quit. He just went there for the grant and the money, took the money, left.
Student finance. is
Student
what
finance.
But you still have to pay some of it back.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
I
like,
don't get. I never meant to.
We don't think about that
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
no,
I don't
When
know
you're in the
you
moment.
think, okay, I'm about to get paid.
Nah,
After
Kofi, I
10
think
years.
that's some real stuff right
No,
there.
Kofi stories.
Yeah, I mean,
Later,
I wish you saw what he was like in the UK.
I'm glad I don't.
Two different people.
actually, totally. Like I look at myself a year ago and I'm thinking like,
It was a
like,
couch potato.
yeah, this kid, like, what is he
Oh, you
doing?
sound like me.
Like my online business, my dad would tell
That's how I
me,
was.
read books, do this. I'll be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll read it one day when I'm older. I'll work on my business. I'll do like one design just so it can be like happy and
Leave you
stuff.
alone there.
The rest of the day I play video games and everything. And I just
Sounds
sit
like
there, watching YouTube videos.
In the back room,
Then I realized,
hiding from everybody.
yeah,
I was
For me, I was always put in the front, even though there were times where I was also felt pretty bad. But I always smiled. I always said to myself, I have to do this no matter what. I have to. Even if you feel sad, depressed, just do it. That's how I was, because I'm the oldest.
Right.
So I never wanted to show any weakness. Even it was during that time where I had broken up with my ex, and
Right.
I had to move back with my parents, and the COVID
Yo,
came and
so there's
everything.
so much
Jeez.
going
Yeah.
on here, and
COVID came.
then seeing this.
I was only happy
I
I
like
made it.
traveling too, so I couldn't
Okay,
even like
yeah,
I couldn't leave the house. I couldn't go anywhere, and my business was going down and everything. I was like, whoa.
in the UK,
Your mother just said
That year was
something.
rough though.
And
It was.
we hear it on videos and and it's always, you know. Well, you just said something. You came here and it changed.
I think it was the
Is that
environment
true?
change.
It is.
But that's the
Environment
second
For
time
every
it's
one of you, that's
happened.
true.
That's the second time it's happened.
I've seen it as well.
The first time it was from moving.
David, what do you finish here?
The first time was from when we moved from like Londonish place
Yeah.
to Stoke,
Yeah.
and the rent was like a quarter. That's when our online developments really started
Oh,
taking place.
that's where.
And then we were in Stoke, happy.
Yeah.
Then the
So environment
COVID
matters.
The COVID,
Environment.
it does.
matters.
The
The
environment
thing is, you
matters.
can't,
That's why
you
you
can't
should
go to a
travel.
job 6 days a week and then 90% goes to rent. You can't be happy. You're depressed at that point.
It's the same.
Yeah,
I mean,
Same
you're
as-
What are you gonna be happy about?
Income is
It's
rent.
Nothing to be happy about. You,
You're
you
not
get your
living.
payday, you're like, okay, good.
Yeah.
I got paid 1.5,
Just
rent is
live to
1.2.
You get
Okay,
paid.
now I'm
It is
depressed
also a
again.
job
Right.
mostly you
So it's
don't
like-
either.
You get
When we
paid just
moved-
enough to be to pay
true.
the
When we moved from Luton upwards,
crazy, right?
it was a quarter of the price. So that let us have some free room to, let the kids go out a little bit more, enjoy life a little bit more,
Yeah.
build our own place, a little bit less pressure. And then the COVID hit, the depression hit, the downfalls hit. I mean, my job was 5 minutes. The only place that I would go outside, 5-minute walk to job, 10 hours there, come back home, pizza, beer, bed, wake up,
takeaway,
pizza, beer, bed.
gaming.
It was
See,
So
so
we
how,
started
I
playing a
look at
lot
it then
too.
is like, how can it be worse than that? If you've already seen like the
Oh,
and
that's
you don't want to
something
do
else,
that,
too. Yeah.
how does it actually get worse? Like you can just
I
hustle.
was-
Like,
I
it
was-
can only
The
get
thing
better.
is,
than
the
that.
Yeah,
only
so you
place
can
is
hustle.
up. So as soon
Yeah.
as, if the only thing we were always for me, I had a friend at work. Luckily, he was like around my age, so that made it like a little bit sociable. But when they made me into a manager, sort of, I had to work with all the old people. I was like, oh, that's not nice.
So they gave you more responsibility, but not enough more money.
It was more money, but
I said not enough more money.
Yeah,
not
it's
enough
like-
more money to listen to the old people problems, because they were
They
telling me
always
about
tell
like
you,
Yeah.
yeah.
bad leg,
Oh god.
the,
Oh, wow.
the grandchildren not liking their food. I was like, how can I relate to this? And the worst thing is, we had these headsets on, and you can hear everything everyone's saying. So for 10 hours, it was just non-stop. Like,
We'll be talking to
and I'm
each
not
other.
saying like 40-year-olds. I'm saying 70, 80-year-olds. So they were just talking about grandchildren.
What were you doing?
I was working at a supermarket.
And they're just complaining the whole day.
They were on the till the whole day just complaining, and then it was just me just
to
having to listen.
customers.
Talk about
Not
life.
to,
Like,
about customer, about
themselves
life,
over the
about
headphone,
what they
yeah.
had for
they were
food
using the
yesterday.
headphones stuff.
I'm
get
just
it, though.
thinking,
Everywhere they
'cause-
encounter people as their social life.
Yes.
'Cause I worked in geriatrics for 2 years. 3? 2 out of my career?
Oh yeah.
2. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one around there.
Yeah, out of the 10 years
Yeah.
I did 2 geriatrics and legit like they just came to the office because they didn't have anywhere to
And they wanted to
that's
talk.
the thing. That's the
You're not
thing.
sick. You just want to talk.
But then COVID wasn't an issue because they didn't talk to many people anyway. They come to work and the thing is, we didn't live in like London where young people, old people, everyone comes in. We lived in a place just like it was just old
Very
people.
old.
These people we've known for 40 years. So for me coming there as first time, I don't know these people. They say hello, and that's it to me. But then they'll talk about this customer, and how long they've known each other, what they had for dinner last week.
Oh my god.
I'm there just trying to get like the book stocks done and the work set out for them. It was rough, but I did enjoy it at times, having responsibility. But I mean, when you're going there 6 days a week, I mean, I don't have an excuse to my boss to say I can't come in because it's COVID. Where am I? I'm at home and I live 5 minutes away.
Down.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, I'll come up, do this little thing, go home, and it was every day was the same. Especially on Christmas, that one night. Remember the Christmas Eve? I was meant to work until 8, and then there was a issue with the alarm. The alarm wasn't setting. I was like, no, not today, please, not today. I called the security company. Someone will be out. I was like, how long? Please, it'll be too long. Like 2 hours.
Oh.
So usually we close 2 hours early on Christmas, but
Right.
because it took a long time to get here, it was like
Same
regular time. I came home, everyone eating, everyone had drinks already.
It was full.
I was like,
And you just
I had to go
slogging
catch
it,
up
you know what I'm
quickly.
saying?
has been devoured.
Yeah, everything was like already
Wow.
done. I was like, nah, this is not fun, man. Like, I mean, at that point I was like, what, like 18, 19, and the only thing I did socialize was go out and stack shelves. For 2 years, it was not fun.
I was still
You were very against it. You kept telling me to quit.
Yeah,
I was like, I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
quit. I can't quit. I can't quit. I need the money. I need this. I need.
worried about your mental health.
Because I wasn't even talking to
Because-
anyone. I'd come home
I
in my
said
bed.
no. Because when we were growing up here in Ghana, it was different, and
they were not like going to clubs or they didn't have like friends outside. They were just among themselves.
And when he's saying clubs, he's not gonna mean like the club to like chill. He mean like things like Good News and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like clubs where you meet with
Yeah,
other
like
children who are
nightclubs.
being trained. No, not nightclubs. Is that what you're talking about?
like
Nightclubs?
you could like nightclubs.
Ah, okay. I'm
Nightclub.
thinking you're talking about like clubs where.
Oh,
Like,
like
we're
they're
not about
training.
going out. Like,
Yeah.
couldn't do
No,
that.
I definitely didn't do no clubs.
like
I went out once on the works night.
I
out,
hated
and I can't hang with these people.
My brother did that stuff.
Oh, Uncle Joe.
Yeah, my brother was. He
I
still
did
does
it
that.
once.
So-
no, they are not like they would like going out or meeting.
They
with-
do
Go
all
out
that.
on our own.
Yeah.
Go to a barber, get food.
like they
And we started gaming with each other.
yeah they
So y'all were just about each
so,
other.
We bought like
Extra
apart from being
PlayStation,
like brothers, they are like friends
Right.
as well. Yeah. So at the point I was like, no, the place that we have is not big.
It's
I
when
mean,
you were in London.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not big, and we were trying to move, and then the mortgage didn't go through because we wanted a big. Duke wanted to move out because Duke was not there in Stoke with us. He was
Right.
in Spain. So when he broke up with a girlfriend, that's when he came in. He came to Stoke.
Right.
So he joined his brothers, and they have one big room
With 4 people.
with 2 bunk beds.
Backwards and everything.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
2 bunk
But y'all were
beds.
grown.
They're fun.
So
But they-
you had
they're
fun.
fun.
They're
That-
fun.
But at some point,
I was smiling, but inside
yeah,
I
at
was
some
crying.
point, it's like, hold on.
No,
There was never true
I love
happiness.
my
He loved you,
brothers.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked them, but I didn't
coming
always
from
want to be
having
around
a
them.
two-bedroom
Yeah,
that's the
apartment
thing.
to sharing a room with your brothers is
Especially initially.
Initially, but
But
the
you
thing
guys
is-
made something awesome out of all these crazy
yeah.
situations.
That's-
And the thing is,
I didn't even get to Davey. I wanted to ask what he has to say about all
that's
this.
what. Yeah, just,
Yeah.
David, want to hear from you.
How do you
I mean, moving to Ghana, your experience, the change.
And honestly, we have changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just be the same loop every day.
like school and stuff. Isn't it?
Yeah, school is annoying.
He said a
School's
word,
annoying.
but he said a word right
The
now.
loop.
He said the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on
You
the
get
same
stuck in
side.
That was
that.
the issue
Like,
for
you're
me.
literally in the same cycle every day.
It's crazy.
It's the comfort cycle is what I like to call
Comfort
it.
zone.
It's comfort.
And that's how
Because she was like,
people-
okay,
Like
I don't
10,
like
20
my
years
job,
go by and
but I
the
know
job
it pays
is
the
the
So you're
bills.
comfortable,
Gotta
but
keep
not
going.
going forward.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Because it's
Like
scary
there's a
to
loop. So it's going like this. It's not going like this.
Yeah, and that's what we don't like.